Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. I'm just not waking up because I have a drinking problem and people stress me out a lot, and that's how I handle my issues. So, this video is called Never Change. Never change. There's everyone for someone. Now, I'm going to give you some words of wisdom, guys. If you have a problem finding a girlfriend or a boyfriend, well, this is more so for the men. I don't motivate the women. That's not my job. But if you have a problem finding a girlfriend, right? I'm gonna give you three pieces of information. Number one, there's billions of people in this world, bro. There's billions of people in this world. Yes, you might live in a little city, a little town, or a town like Joliet where most of the people don't get you and aren't as attractive as you on the inside or the outside. But there's billions of people in this world, bro. So do not change for a woman, my guy. Number one, because they're not gonna respect you if you change for them, bro. If you let a woman motivate your actions, they're not gonna care about you, bro. Especially if they have children, bro, because they're gonna say, "Oh, this is what you're gonna teach my child to control people if they're a little girl and to change for some woman they just met if they're a little boy." No, because I don't respect that. All right, so don't change. Don't do what she says. None of that, bro. If you don't, like people, women want me to do the most outrageous stuff, and I'm like, what? No, zip your lip. I'm not doing that. We're gonna take it back to middle school. Zip your lip. I'm not doing that, bro. You want me to do what? Just you know what? Especially if they're used to a certain type of attention, they're gonna ask you to do the most outrageous things, bro. They're gonna ask you to change in a lot of ways. So don't be you. See, I'm gonna teach you a mind trick, bro. You know what women like more than anything? Anything, stability and security. If you change for a woman, which is an emotional creature that is naturally jealous and naturally insecure, she's not gonna be able to depend on your mental stability, bro, and your emotional stability as a man. She gets pleasure from waking up and knowing that you're the same person every day. Okay, so if you let her change you when she doesn't even trust herself all the way, then you're an idiot. Do what you want to do, bro. That's why she chose you, because she can rely on you being the same way every day. Me with this whole bipolar thing, whatever. That's why I don't get a lot of things done with a lot of women, because my mood is so different from day to day that it makes women especially it lets them know they can't depend on my mental stability, because that doesn't exist, right? So think about it like this. What do women want, bro? A man, right? If you want this person, if you want this chick to be around you, you cannot duplicate her actions, because that's stupid, bro. That's what women's wombs are for, to hold seeds, to hold the energy, to be receptive. Feminine energy is receptive, and you're not a woman, bro. So you can't do what she says. You cannot change how you dress. You cannot, unless it's really toxic, unless like you have a drug problem, okay, obviously. But even that, or if you cheat on her a lot, like I had one girl literally broke up with me because I wasn't cheating on her, but I was talking to other females and gave her the fear that I was gonna leave her at all times, because I didn't like her. But as soon as I went 7 months without messing with other women, bro, she stopped for because she's crazy. Because she's crazy. It's, like it's certain things like, okay, that's an extreme situation because she's borderline personality disorder. But dress how you want to dress. Don't cut your beard. Don't cut your mustache. Don't cut your hair. Don't get dressed. Don't get your ear pierced. Don't buy a different car. Don't do any of that, bro. Do what you did to attract her and keep doing that. If you want to upgrade on your own accord, if you want to get a better job, you want to get um a bigger crib, if you want to get a bigger house, do that because you want to do it. Don't ever do anything she says, bro. Ever. Trust me. Try it. There's 7 billion people, however billion people in this world. 1 billion of them live in America, and 750 million of them are Mexicans. Okay? There's a lot of people in this world, bro. There's 10 people that are going to appreciate 10 women for you, that are going to appreciate you and exactly what you have going on, and is going to be perfect. There's 10 people for everybody in this world that's perfect for them. And guess what? They're turning 18 every day. So relax. She might not be 43. She might just be 18, okay? That's a fact. She might not be 18. She might just be 23. She might not be 23. She might be 33. Anything over that, it's not worth it. I'm just playing. But don't change, bro. Don't change. You do the research. It's called evolutionary psychology. Don't let mother don't let people tell you what to do, bro. This video's for the men. Don't let people try to take you to salsa classes. And look, if this doesn't work, I'm not a relationship counselor. I just know what I know. You don't want to be controlled. I know this whole feminist BS is ruining the lives of many Western people and making it so much harder to love women to their core. So much harder. I wish it never existed. But we got to deal with it, man. We got to deal with it. And one thing that you can do is plant your seeds. Don't ever commit to one woman. You don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Because what happens, you know what? She's gonna go back to her ex-boyfriend and you're just gonna be sitting there like, oh. You know why she's gonna do that? Because she's doing this with you, doing this song and dance to see how much she could get you to do. And when you do those things, you're just reminding her of her ex-boyfriend. If she talks about her ex-boyfriend every day, she's just using you for a confidence booster to get back with that dude, bro. That's another thing. Stop talking to these women for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours on the phone. I need to take my own advice. But nah, bro. Just listen. It's called sub communication. Do not be an emotional tampon. Do not be a garbage can for negative emotions, bro. Negative thoughts. You're not a therapist. You are not Dr. Phil. I promise you. And if you are, what up, Dr. Phil? We need to have a discussion. That's a fact. But nah, bro. You know the best thing to do? You know how you don't worry about this? Put all your emotions into your work, into your purpose, into your children, into your child, into yourself, and just do what they do. They don't like you, they like what you can do. They want that stability, they want that company, and they want that currency, bro. They don't want you. They don't. Trust me. They might, when they say, I love you, Aaron Moses, they're not saying, I love you, Aaron Moses. They're saying, I love what you do for me, Aaron Moses. I love how you make me feel, Aaron Moses. They don't love you. They can't. They can't. Trust me. I try. I have a mom, bro. She doesn't care about me. She cares that I'm her seed. If she knew me in real life and I wasn't her child, she would hate me. She'd probably try to do something bad to me. So just remember that, bro. My mom doesn't love me. She loves when I make her proud and my accomplishments. It goes deep, bro. It goes deep. We are the only part of the gender that can love for real. They all they can do is what I just said, what they're created to do is to sharpen the sword. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a woman and you're watching this and you're offended, good. Now you learned. But that's all I gotta say, man. I just want to keep this video over 10 minutes because I have a compulsion and I don't want it to be under 10 minutes because it does something to the algorithm if it's under 10 minutes. I don't know. But I didn't mean to offend. I'm just telling the scientific, biological, tropical truth coming straight out of Atlanta. Actually, I'm not in Atlanta. My mind state is in Atlanta, though. My body is here. My mind stays in Atlanta, and my soul is in heaven with the Lord Jesus Christ. So, I want you guys to know that you need to like this video, share this video, subscribe to. See, I didn't even wash my first yet. I didn't even smoke my first cigarette of the day. See, nobody commented and told me I had jizz all over my face. That was semen. That was semen because I busted in. and I rolled around in it like a dirty little piggy. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I need to redo my braids, huh? It's about that time. Why does my mustache grow faster on one side? Do you know how annoying that is, bro? I'm still pretty though. I need to stop drinking. That's gonna catch up to me one day. Still smoking, so my teeth won't be so yellow. Look at me. Look at me print myself like a little princess. Anyways, guys, it's Aaron Moses. Life's in the breath. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Remember, never forget, get the best ones you can find, because that's what they do. Think about that. Think about that. Think about how silly that is. Women get the best they can do and the best they can find. And you think I'm the best? Are you crazy? You think I'm the best you can do? I feel so sorry for all the daughters that I put through the ringer and all the people's daughters that I'm going to continue to do that to. Because you think I'm the best? No. If you think I'm the best that you can do, then I should actually be afraid of you because you are crazier than I think. Because when you see a woman with a man, out of the hundreds of thousands of men that approach them every 10 years, you chose me? Are you crazy? Of course, you could ask a question. So, women get approached on average 5 to 10 times a day, 7 to 10 times a day, being outside for what, 5 hours a day? So, almost once an hour, and you chose me. And think about the internet. The internet, the DMs, and you chose me, you must be sick. You must be out of your entire mind. You chose me. That's so sad. That's so sad and silly and stupid. Come on, grade A weirdo, ask a question so I can leave. I'm already 2 minutes over. I'm just apologizing to all the parents who raised their children so horribly that they grow up and choose Aaron Moses for a mate. Are you crazy? You did a horrible job. You did such a bad job. I can only imagine what you've been through for you to be so horrible of a parent to raise a child to choose me. Wow, you should probably have never had a child. If you raised your child to be with me, you don't deserve to have children. At least not that child, because you did not do your job as a parent. That's a fact. Weirdo says she has a question or he has a question. I don't know. A lot of people pretend to be the opposite gender. You can ask a question. You got about 30 seconds though. Look at my lips. See? Look at me. I sleep in a blue bandana, tied the opposite direction, because it makes me look like juvenile in a 9-9. That's not why I couldn't find my do rag, even though I put it on my mic stand every day. I'm looking at it now. It was probably just too dark for me to see it. Yeah, but you got another. I'll give you another 30 seconds since you're still watching. See, look at me. I just woke up. I'm only 29. I'm not supposed to be this beautiful yet. This type of beauty is only supposed to come like a little bit later in life. But I've been this beautiful since I was a child. It's like I'm molested or something. Okay, so she's not watching anymore. Okay, what if you cheated on a man with his brother and you didn't know he loved you until after, and now you're homeless because you did that and you got no family? Well, I would have to say my answer to that, if you cheated on him, can you ever get him back? If you respect him, then you should not even want him back. You don't respect him enough to have him back. If he takes you back, he doesn't respect you. I mean, he doesn't respect himself. So you can get him back. And if you do get him back, then you can get him to do whatever he wants. But you just have to keep in mind, you do have to at least still pretend like you respect him. So yeah, but if he takes you back after you did that, he doesn't love himself or his brother, and you shouldn't want to be with a man that will take you back after you doing that. To be honest, and you're homeless. I'm not gonna say anybody deserves anything because I'm not God. I'm not God. What if you cheated on a man with his brother and you didn't know him? You didn't know he loved you until after you cheated on him, and now you're homeless. because you did that and you don't have any family. Well, now you know you learned a lot from this. You learned that, I mean, you compromised your living situation for a sexual encounter. This is what we call making a permanent decision for temporary emotions. So you know not to do that. You know you have to put your living you have to put your instinctually, you should have known not to do that. So I would just meditate, and you have to remember, even if you didn't love him or you didn't know he loved you and stuff like that, you do have to consider, you should have considered, hey, if I cheat on this guy and he finds out, then I'm gonna be on the streets. So yeah. No, but you shouldn't want him back no matter how much he loved you, because if you really respect him, then you won't take up his space like that. If he takes you back, he doesn't respect himself, so he doesn't really respect you as much as he should. So I'd just say move on. Don't even try to get him back, because he would have to lower himself. No offense, but he would have to lower himself to be back with you. Or if he did take you back, you shouldn't want somebody that will let you do that to them and then take you back. So I know that sounds weird and it hurts to hear, but you got to move on, because that would never be healthy ever. That's a fact. All these people who, my wife cheated on me 3 years ago and you still with her, bro. What? Not his real brother. It doesn't matter. The fact that you call him his brother is enough. If he takes you back, I'm gonna reiterate, if he takes you back, he doesn't respect himself. He doesn't love himself. He doesn't respect his brother. He doesn't love his brother. And even if they have that whole code, like, bro, it's not your fault. It's hers. She should have knew not to cheat on you. You're the man. You know how women are. Blah blah blah. Even if it's on that, I should have looked in the mirror before I went live. Huh? My lips are crusty. But even if they have that kind of understanding, it's like still. But yeah, I gotta get off because I didn't realize how crusty my lips were. Like I said, I just woke up. I haven't looked in the mirror. I haven't even smoked my first cigarette of the day yet because I'm so committed to this channel. That's what that means. And my lips are just getting crustier and crustier as I go along. Somehow it's called magic. But wow. That's it. It's Air Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together. Don't go back to him. If he takes you back, then he doesn't respect himself. Don't go back to him, because it's only gonna get worse. Because if you did it once, you're gonna do it again. And even if you don't do it again, even if you know in your heart, mind, body, and soul you're not gonna do it again, your actions are gonna transfer into something else. You're gonna start doing little stuff that you don't even notice, that are gonna reflect that you don't respect him and you don't like him like that. Because nobody because trust me, when I tried to take my ex back after she cheated on me on my birthday, she cheated on me with her mouth and then kissed me in the mouth on my birthday with my coworker. When I took her back after that, my habits and how I cared for myself went down a lot. That's a fact. And I was really angry of myself. When I saw her face to face, I went in the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I could just feel the negativity from myself coming off myself. Then I just started thinking, bro, why is this chick sitting in your room right now? Why is she in your house? Why is she even around you? Why why would you take her back after what she did? Do you know what she put you through? Do you know how much you cried for her? Do you know you couldn't even digest a muffin and peanuts? Do you know you couldn't sleep? Do you know all the negative energy that was around you? All the thoughts, all the times you cried and nah, don't don't even do that. If you truly care about life in general, if you respect masculinity and his parents and his life, don't even go back to him. Don't even think about it, because that's gonna mess up his psychology. But yeah, that's it. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band. You the band. We the band together. Life is in the breath. I love all you guys. Peace.